Good morning, good afternoon, which we really don't know because the aliens got us stuck on a time zone, which we really aren't in a time zone. We're really in a different dimension that doesn't have time, but we are brainwashed by the aliens from a different world in a different realm. Anyway, I'm Satellite Daniel, and this is my host.
Spaceship Michael.
Spaceship Michael?
Yep.
Okay. Today we're going to be talking about how the aliens are inside your brains, inside your television sets, inside your phones. Any kind of electrical device is run by the alien hybrids from outer space, and the government is in on it. And we're going to go into depth about what you can do to protect yourself in a situation like this. So would you tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe what your outfit's about?
I am really an alien physicist. I like to study what they do. I believe I know how their behavior happens. Also, my outfit consists of a trusty tinfoil helmet, which blocks out any negative alien signal frequencies that try to disturb me or make me fall asleep, rather, fill me with any negative thoughts. And this trusty blanket, it helps protect me from also any negative signals from beyond any realm or any dimension, really. It helps me.
That's why I invented this hat, because it makes me be able to get signals from the aliens or FM radio. It depends on which direction I lean. I can hear them, but they can't hear me because of the protective, I can't say that on TV. So we're going to talk about this propaganda film that we've been studying that's been widespread in the conspiracy theory community. They call it conspiracy theorists. Do you know the government came up with that term?
Really?
Yeah, just because they can make us look crazy when everybody else is actually the crazy one and we're the intelligent ones.
Of course, that's something they would do.
Oh, yes. Would you like to tell them about the propaganda?
Why, yes, of course. Thank you. Okay, so this 1996 movie, Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. How is it Bugs Bunny is on there as if he's the actor? Does he truly exist? This poses so many questions. But let's not just ignore the plot over here.
Preach it.
So Michael Jordan is just playing golf like any other normal person. Yeah, thank you. And then he gets abducted into the cartoon world where he has to help them fight against the war against the Nerdlucks into playing basketball for the Toons. So essentially, it's propaganda that's trying to tell kids that you need to fight for us. We need to fight for the aliens, and we don't even know what we're fighting it for.
And we need to save Bill Murray, because the one that we have now is not the real Bill Murray. It's not, because he got sucked into that. Well, you see where it says Space Jam right here? There's a little circle, and that's the dimension that they get sucked into. It's actually on the picture right here.
I didn't even think about that detail.
It's real.
Wow.
It's real, it's true. So Michael Jordan is actually an actual alien. He's from a different planet, but he decided to join up with this race of aliens too, and they coasted Bill Murray to come into their world. So now he's trapped. He can't get out, and they don't want us to know that. We're the real news. So I think that they think we're crazy, but we're not. The Russians are building brainworms, and they put it into our head because they're with the aliens, the reptilian aliens, because those are the bad guys. You have good races, you have bad races of aliens. So the Russians have put brainworms into everybody's brain through the drinking water.
They know how to get us just right. At the right moment of weakness, now we have water that's turning people into sadly conspirating monsters. I don't even know how to even describe it. It's horrifying.
It's terrible. I mean, people don't even realize how brainwashed they are. What they're teaching in your schools, the math, which is not real math. It's not alien math. Because if we were to be open instead of drinking the water or drinking the Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
as they say, like following the leaders. Like, you know, you're on the playground as a kid and you always got the guy that's going around thinking he's the boss, pushing the other kids. That's kind of like, I think, what the government does. And the aliens, because they're colluding with each other. A lot of flying saucers lately in the news.
Yeah.
And they're finally admitting that they're real. Okay, they go in and out of dimensions. That's how they can like disappear in a blink of a second. Because it's us in the future coming back in time to try to fix our world in the future because we screwed it up because we colluded with the bad aliens.
I never looked at it that way.
I could see the aliens under these glasses. And you got a special pair of goggles right here. Would you like to tell everybody about why you brought this?
I brought this with me today as these do essentially sort of the same thing as what his does, but mine, this is still just a prototype. But what this can do is not only can it show you who exactly is an alien, but it can also give you glimpses of what your future could hold.
It does.
So far, the only people I've tested it on have showed me our TV turned off.
They're here.
Do they know?
They know. It's real.
Wait, let's turn it back on. Maybe we'll catch something.
Ooh, ooh.
Are you getting something?
I'm getting something.
What are you reading?
Bazinga. Oh wait, hang on. That's the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, of course.
Oh, there's a guy. He's speaking some kind of language. It's weird. It's like da 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 da. They're using Morse code to get into our brains.
Do you know what it's saying?
Hang on. Did it. Oh my God.
What does it say?
It says they let Bill Murray go.
Is he safe?
He went through the wormhole. But we didn't see him because he's trapped in a different dimension that we can't. Put on your glasses.
Oh, of course.
You got the upgrade. I need the upgrade version. Do you see him?
Oh, he's right there.
He's in the TV.
Yeah, he's waving at us. Hey, Bill.
Bill, we're coming to get you.
Are you all right, man?
Oh my God. Bill, can you read the Jam? The Space Jam. Is Michael Jordan there?
He says no.
I don't know where he is.
How to get him out. We're the real ones. This is the real stuff. If you want to hear the real news and not all the conspiracies or whatever, we're not conspiracy theorists. I'm like really smart.
Yes, as am I.
Extremely smart. I'm so smart that I can't believe how smart I am. Now there was this guy, his name is Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar worked at Area 51 back in the 1980s. He was an aerophysicist, like he worked on engines and stuff at first, and then the government came in. He tried to reverse engineer UFOs at Area 51, and he worked on this orb. It was like I guess it was like an engine that could bend space and time, meaning it had its own gravitational pull, which in the laws of physics, it doesn't happen. Like he could try to push his hands towards it and it would push it away.
Ooh.
There's a really good podcast from Joe Rogan, who's also an alien, but he's one of the good ones. And
all I would just like to say is stay safe out there and be aware.
be very aware, because they're everywhere. And this concludes our program for this evening. But if you want to be a true believer, put on your tinfoil hat, put on your spacesuit, and let's get serious about the situation. Because these are dire times, people. And there are innocent lives in different dimensions that are at stake. We'll keep you advised. Good night.